basically do is we look at a daily quote. So the purpose of that is to have a unique positive thought that we can kind of like absorb each day, take it all in, and I give my perspective on that, and then I kind of open the room for you guys to give your perspective on that. Today's daily quote is by a guy called Ralph Waldo Emerson. Anybody ever heard of him? So yeah, no?
Just the other day when you told me about it.
So he was a famous American playwright and essayist, and he actually was a minister, but he gave up being a minister in order to be a lecturer. And he talks about stuff like self-reliance, living in the now, which is obviously quite apparent in this quote. So the quote itself is, write it on your heart that every day is the best day in the year. Now, when I was reflecting upon that, I kind of like went a little bit further and actually wrote a full article that came out of the inspiration just from those words alone. So while you guys are kind of absorbing it, can I have my readers stand up so I know where you're there? Whoever's reading today? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So we're just going to read the article. It's a condensed version, and then whilst we're reading out, if you guys can kind of absorb the content of the article and absorb the content of the quote, and then we'll have a bit of a room engagement after that. Okay? So I'll start us off. The power of right now, choosing to be happy. Write it on your heart that every day is the best day in the year. Ralph Waldo Emerson. We tell ourselves happiness is waiting somewhere out there. The car we want, the house that we want, the job we wish to strive for, the partner, the body, the freedom.
And sometimes that last one, freedom, feels like the hardest one of all to reach. But what if none of those are the key to happiness? What if you've already ticked a few of those boxes and still felt something missing? What if happiness isn't out there at all, but something we can claim right here, right now?
Freedom is a choice, not a place. I've seen people living under all kinds of conditions, behind walls and open spaces, carrying struggles you'll never see. And I've seen one truth shine through it all. Some people choose happiness no matter what. Some people don't. Even when the world says they should. Because happiness isn't about where you are, it's about what you decide.
What we can do today is to stop waiting for the right moment. It may never come. Instead, we should notice the small wins, the breath, the smile, the moments of laughter. Because really, they're not small at all. Own your mindset. You have the power to choose joy, even when life isn't perfect. Show up for yourself, for others. That's where meaning lives.
You don't have to wait for freedom to feel free. You don't have to wait for the future to feel free. Feel happy. Write on your heart that every day